Greetings, Lucky Legends. My name is Lucky, this is Lucky Lad TV, and I'm your host for this video. And it's time for another installment of Winter Trade Wednesday live team building. And as you can see already, we have a very special occasion. This week on Winter Trade Wednesday, Nappy will be winter trading out Lucarios. And our last two team builders have been in the UU tier. We did Infernape 2 weeks ago and we did Porygon Z last week. So I figured in order to try and avoid redundancy, why don't we go into a different tier? And instead of just saying, oh, I'll just bring Lucario up to OU. No. We're going straight to Ubers with Mega Lucario. And Mega Lucario is, of course, the lucky mascot. Bring you down to level 50 for real in-game stats. Not shiny, not a fan of that. Hit it out with that Lucarionite, obviously. And I run a max special attack. And you will see why shortly. Sorry. Minus. Not max special attack, max speed. Again, you'll see why shortly. 252 plus, and then just 4 arbitrary points in special defense. Here's why I run it that way. Because he gets access to a nice move called Nasty Plot to double. That's right, double his special attack. He also gets Swords Dance and Agility. So he can literally set up across the board, which is insane. And actually what I like to do, actually now that I'm looking at it, I'm not even going to do that. I just came up with a better idea. Fuck that, you're getting Agility, you're getting Bullet Punch, you're getting Extreme Speed, and you're getting the Power-Up Punch. Oh god, that's going to be so broken. So gloriously broken. I just want you to know, I have played... Oh shit, I forgot my light. I have played in Ubers 0 times. Because you can't gen them, because you can't breed them. However, I'm going to treat this like any other team building episode. Aegislash is actually OU suspect right now, which is kind of cool. I don't personally have a problem with it being in OU. I really think they need a tier in between OU and Ubers, and they need to get more specific with it. Like Blaziken with Blaze. Well, first of all, that should be an OU, because that's not that good. But like Aegislash, it can be debated that it's a little too good for OU, but I don't really think it's good enough for Ubers. Same thing with like Greninja, just because its base stat total is low. Then you have things like Mega Kangaskhan that needs to be there. I think Mega Lucario doesn't really deserve to be in Ubers. Mega Mawile does, because realistically it has base 210 attack. Mega Salamence, again, no, Mega Salamence should be in Ubers, because Aerolate is ridiculous. But anyway, Mega Lucario is weak to Fire, Ground, Fighting, and Fire, Ground, Fighting. I believe that's it. Yeah, Fire, Ground, and Fighting. All of which are resisted by a water flying type. Are there any of those in Ubers? Like I said, I know nothing about this tier. Because I need the fire resistance. A water dragon type, that doesn't work. I can always dip down. What water types do we have? Because the water is important and then the flying is important. I could always just go with like a Gyarados or a Mantine, because they are really bulky when you need them to be. Not Pelipper. Pelipper, no. But to resist the fire and the flying and the ground is the problem. Because fire and ground, fire and fighting is the issue because there's very little overlap in terms of weaknesses there. So let's take a look at this. Fire is resisted by fire. Ground is resisted by grass, bug, and flying. So it's actually more important that we get a flying type because that resists. It resists the. It resists the fighting. It's immune to the ground, and then depending on what we get, it can be. Mega Salamence would work, but it's not a wall. It's a sweeper, and I need a wall. What else is up in Ubers? Rayquaza works, again, not a wall. Yveltal does not work, it doesn't even resist the flying. Mega Rayquaza, please. We could go with Lugia just because of how fat it is. We can also go with Ho-Oh, which gets Regenerator apparently. Ho-Oh resists the fighting, it resists the fire because it is a fire type, and it's immune to the ground. So Ho-Oh works. And I'm going to name you Goldeen. Because it's the cover Pokemon for Pokemon Gold. But Goldeen's a Pokemon, and Goldeen is Garbo. What do you look like shiny? Even more gold. I can dig it. You're going to have Regenerator. Do you learn U-turn? You do not. I mean, it's kind of fair that you don't. Are you physical or special? You're physical, but I mean, you are a special wall, so it doesn't really matter. 252. And an arbitrary 4 points in speed. You don't need your special attack. I'm going to give you the leftovers. Make you nice and fat. I'll probably actually add on a video of me using this team in battle. I'm gonna give you the Sacred Fire so you can burn shit. Give you the Brave Bird so you can mollywop shit. I'm going to give you... What else am I going to give you? I'm going to give you the Will-O-Wisp. I don't know how often I'm going to end up using it. I'm also going to give you the Defog. I can't, because if you go in on rocks, you're going to lose half your health. I'm going to give you Roost. That's what I'm going to give you. Yeah, Roost. Yeah. Alright, so that's Goldeen or Ho-Oh. Goldeen is weak to water, double weak to rock, which is the biggest issue. And rock is resisted by fighting. Oh, the rock coverage we actually cover with Lucky Mascot. So I'm not worried about that at all. But it's weak to fighting. Sorry, no. What are Goldeen's weaknesses? Goldeen is weak to water. It is weak to electric. And those are the only two that I'm worried about. And that means a grass type. Because a grass or a dragon type. Are there any grass types in Evers? Shaman Sky doesn't count because it doesn't resist. What about dragon types? I know there are dragon types in Ubers. I could go with Arceus Dragon, just because it can literally do anything. But I'm... Fuck that, I'm going with Giratina. Unless I find something that I like better. That's even more physically fat. Because that's what I need. I need some serious physical fatness. But, yeah, I'm going with Giratina. I'm going to name you the Great Wall. Because that's what Giratina is known for. I'm going to give you the leftovers as well. I'm going to give you pressure. Bring you down to level 50. I don't like your shiny form. Max out. You're so fat. Max out this stuff. I believe you are going to be special. Yeah, Calm Mind, wow. You I'm going to give the defog, because you can come in on rocks easily. And you get the Dragon Pulse, the Shadow Ball. Do you get any forms of recovery? You learn Will-O-Wisp as well, that's really cool. You do get Toxic. Oh, I thought you got Stealth Rock for a second. You do get Pain Split, which might work, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Defog, Dragon Pulse, Shadow Ball. I think I'm just going to rock out with the Toxic. I could go with the Thunder Wave, but I like the idea of Toxic better. Actually, no, I like Thunder Wave better, because that'll give me a better chance of being able to set up a defog. So that's our core right there. Lucky Mascot is also a part of the core, technically. What else should we add in here? Well, let's see. We still have a double rock weakness. And I need to be able to get rid of those easily. So I'm really considering... Well, I have a Rapid Spin Stopper, but I don't really feel the need to set up rocks my own. It would be nice, but I don't feel that it's necessary. What else can I rock out with? I might go with the Lugia just because it's so ridiculously overpowered. I could also go with Mewtwo. I could go with Shaman Sky and flinch some stuff. I might go with the Xerneas. With the Power Herb. Because I do like me some Xerneas. God of Life. I'm going to name you the God of Life. I'm going to name you Regenesis. Or just Genesis. Genesis. What do you look like, Shiny? Garbage. Garbage is what you look like. Power Herb with Fairy Aura. With the Geomancy. Special attack, special defense, and speed. So you need help on the physical side. And then you get the Moonblast, I assume. Moonblast, you get Giga Drain? You do not. You get Horn Leech? Do you get Play Rough? No. I want to give you some recovery. You do get Aromatherapy, which I am going to give you. Now that I'm looking at it, you don't really need the Geomancy. And I don't need Xerneas, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Instead, I'm going to grab myself the Mewtwo, like I was saying before, and make... Wait, do you... I want something with Switch Initiative. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but it's because I literally never play in this tier. Like, literally 0 times. 0. Frame rate's also really dropping, which I'm not a fan of. But I want some Switch Initiative, which makes me think Greninja. I don't know what else in this tier has Switch Initiative. I don't think Salamence gets it. Greninja may actually be the only one. So I'm going to rock out with a Choice Scarfed Greninja. I'm going to name you Quingle. Quingle the Greninja. Bring down a level 50 to check your stats. I'm going to make you female and shiny. Actually, no, not shiny, because everybody uses the shiny and I'm sick of it. Give you the U-turn. I'm going to give you Gunk Shot for the fairies that are running around in here. Wait, no, I have Bullet Punch. I don't need fairy coverage. Well, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you the Waterfall. Get some flinches. I'm going to give you... What else am I going to give you? What else do I need? I could give you the Night Slash, but it's not necessary. I give you the Acrobatics, but you need your Scarf. I give you the Shadow Sneak, but you don't need priority because you're Scarfed. click the waterfall. Waterfield. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make you special. You're just going to have that. I'm going to give you the Dark Pulse. Give you the Ice Beam. Come here. Ice Beam. And I'm going to... Did I just get... No, I didn't. I'm fine. And the Scald. And your HP is fine. I'm going to max this out. But I'm really going to max out your speed. Because you're base 122 speed. But you're an Ubers. So... It's not going to help you out that much. So let's see what else. Because, I mean, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that is Greninja. 7, 8, 9. There are 9 Pokemon in this tier that naturally outspeed you. What are you going to do? So that is Quingle. Quingle is a very nice young lady. We have 2 physical attackers and 2 special attackers, and we have our core right here. Quingle doesn't have weaknesses, really. It doesn't. What else can we run, though? We could throw Palkia in there if we wanted to, but we don't need to. We could throw in Kyurem White. I mean, it's fast, and it hits really hard. Sorry, not very fast, but it hits really hard. I might go with Deoxys Attack or Deoxys Speed. I like the idea of Deoxys Speed, just because it'll outspeed everything, but Arceus is calling to me, as Arceus does. Let's see what else we get first. We could run a Primal. Oh, I'm going to run Primal Kyogre. Just because I want to. I'm going to bring you down to level 50. I'm going to name you Neptune, Poseidon. Wait. I just thought of it. Mizukage, the head of the Rain Village. And no, actually not shiny. I like the blue. And you need the blue orb. I'm going to give you Thunder. Because it never misses. I'm going to give you... I'm just going to go for max damage for your water type attack. Not Water Spout, because if you lose health, it's not going to do shit. And not... Why are your moves so low accuracy? I mean, at that point, Scald's just as good as Surf. What else are you going to get? I wish you learned... I wish they just got Recovery. I wish they had more Recovery. I'm gonna give you Toxic, because you're gonna be pretty fat now that I'm looking at it. Max out your defense. Especially in Ubers, I think bulk is really important. 252, 4. I really do, and I could very easily be proven wrong because I have no idea. That makes you kind of useless, though. Get rid of the Scald and give you extra sensory. And can I give you something instead of Ice Beam? Nah, Ice Beam is all you really have. I'll give you something else. I'd go with the Ancient Power to hit Fire type or 2, but I don't expect to see any Fire types in against this thing, so I'm going to go with the Signal Beam. Probably. I have not quite decided yet, but I'm liking the idea of it. Sheer Cold. Just Sheer Cold everything. I'm actually preferring the Ancient Power just for the, because it's a Rock type move. Rock type moves are not very easy to come by. And now we need one more thing. And I'm seeing a huge electric weakness on the team. And it's making me think either Arceus Ground or the Groudon. I'm leaning more towards the Groudon. However, no, I'm going to go with the Arceus Ground. Because, kneel before me. Kneel before me. Can I get spaces in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes! Kneel before me! So this is God. It is Arceus, God. I'm going to give you the Earth Plate, which makes you ground type Arceus. I'm going to just plug that in. Arceus, ground. Earth Plate. Make kneel before God. Kneel before me. Kneel before me! Bring you back to level 50. What do you look like, Shiny? God, no! Give you probably Judgment. Type varies based on the held plate. Yeah. Oh, that would make it special. Special. No, I need you physical, so you get Earthquake. Earthquake. Extreme speed. Priority also. The only thing I know about Ubers is from watching Ubers. Wait, no, you're physical. I wish you got Drain Punch. That would be hilarious. Or Rapid Spin. That would be great. Anyway, the only thing I know of Ubers is from watching other people play Ubers. I know pretty much nothing about it from watching it myself. I could give you the Sword Stance. Or the Tailwind. Why do you learn these things? Why? You learn Spatial Rend too? What the fuck? This all seems so excessive. You are a ground type though. We also have a big grass. Actually, no, our grass is fine. Ice is also fine. So this actually works perfectly fine. I'm going to give you. You want Outrage? Of course you want Outrage. Iron Head for flinches. And you are actually just going to be like just hit like a truck. Just hit like the truck that God wants you to be. Or that you want you to be, because you are God. So that's going to be the end of this team building thing. And I probably fucked up in so many different ways. But with that, I'm going to get out. Wait, shit. I have duplicate items, which I'm not a fan of. Oh god, panicking. Citrus. Citrus food. Okay, we're okay now. We're okay. We're okay. This is our team. We have Lucky Mascot, Goldeen, The Great Wall, Quingle, Mizukage, and Kneel Before Me. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. Best luck to you out there. I will see you all soon. Goodbye.